Welcome to Startups. I'm your host, Aiden Spark. Today on Startups, ever wondered how a childhood filled with harsh realities could fuel the birth of a magical kingdom? Today, we uncover how relentless optimism and unwavering determination can transform rejection into a legacy that continues to inspire generations. But be warned, the cost of such a dream might be more than you'd ever imagine. December 15, 1966. A sterile hospital room in Burbank, California, holds a man whose imagination changed the world. Walt Disney lies still, his breathing labored, his once vibrant eyes fixed on the ceiling. How did the architect of childhood wonder end his journey in such stark solitude? What price did he pay to build his empire of dreams? The year is 1910. A young boy kneels in Missouri dirt, clutching a piece of charcoal. While other children play, Walt Disney draws. The summer heat beats down as crickets chirp their lonely chorus. But Walt keeps drawing. Each stroke in the dust is an act of defiance, each creation a tiny escape from his harsh reality. You know that feeling, when the world tells you your passion is worthless, but something deep inside refuses to listen. Kansas City, 1922. Walt's Laugh-O-Gram studio bustles with promise. Ink-stained animators huddle over light tables, bringing fairy tales to life frame by painstaking frame. Young Walt walks the floor, his enthusiasm infectious. Six months later, he sits alone in the empty studio, bankruptcy notices scattered across his desk. His first dream lies shattered. Have you felt that sting? When your first bold venture crashes against reality's sharp edges. Hollywood, 1927. Walt has rebuilt, creating a successful character, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. But success breeds betrayal. Universal Pictures legally steals Oswald, taking most of Walt's animators with them. In his darkened office, Walt grips his desk until his knuckles whiten. Everything he built gone again. A train rattles through the night. Walt, exhausted and defeated, sketches on a napkin. No triumph, no fanfare, just desperate creativity born from loss. Mickey Mouse emerges not from joy, but from necessity, from the ashes of failure. What could you create if you stopped waiting for perfect conditions and simply worked with what remains after loss? 1937. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs consumes Walt's every waking moment. The studio thrums with feverish energy as hundreds of animators labor over countless cells. His obsession drives innovation but breeds resentment. Animators work through nights, weekends, holidays. Their families become strangers. The strike hits in 1941. His own artists picket outside the gates, calling him a tyrant. Walt stands at his office window, watching the people he trusted turn against him. If you're enjoying Startups, please like, subscribe, and scan the QR code for our free 7-day email course, Become an Innovation Engine. Steal exact frameworks of billion-dollar breakthroughs like Netflix and Tesla. Now, back to the episode. Disneyland opens in 1955. Walt's ultimate dream made real, a place where parents and children could share wonder together. Opening day is a disaster. Counterfeit tickets flood the gates. Rides break down. The fresh asphalt melts in the California heat, trapping women's high heels. But Walt persists. Within weeks, the park becomes magic incarnate. Families laugh together. Children's eyes shine with wonder. Yet Walt often stands alone, watching from shadowed corners, separate from the joy he created. By 1966, Walt Disney has built an empire. His name means magic to millions, but success extracts its price. His health fails. The smoking that helped him cope through years of stress now fills his lungs with cancer. In his hospital room, he stares at architectural plans for Disney World, a dream he'll never see completed. Walt Disney died as he lived reaching for tomorrow while grappling with today's price. His final words weren't about Mickey Mouse or box office numbers. He pointed at the ceiling and said, "Kurt Russell," a seemingly random actor's name. The mystery of those words died with him. But perhaps that's fitting. Walt's greatest gift wasn't the characters he created or the parks he built. It was showing us that magic has a price, and true visionaries pay it gladly. Look at your own dreams. What price are you willing to pay? Walt Disney showed us that greatness isn't about avoiding failure or pleasing everyone. It's about persisting when others quit, innovating when others settle, and accepting that your greatest strengths may emerge from your deepest wounds. The question isn't whether you'll face obstacles. The question is, will you let them stop you, or will you transform them into something magical? Walt's hospital room is gone now, but somewhere a child draws in the dirt, ignoring those who say to stop. Another entrepreneur faces bankruptcy with trembling hands but refuses to quit. A dreamer stands alone, watching others enjoy the world they built, knowing the solitude was worth it. Which will you be? Remember, magic isn't free, but for those willing to pay its price, the impossible becomes possible. Just ask that boy drawing in the Missouri dirt, who dared to dream bigger than anyone thought reasonable. What dream are you ready to pay for? On the next episode of Startups, Walt Disney taught us that optimism, coupled with relentless hard work, can truly build magic from the humblest of beginnings. But what happens when that magic is threatened, not by external forces, but by internal demons and societal pressures? Imagine a world where a single mother, battling poverty and despair, channels her own pain and resilience into creating a world that captivates millions. This week's theme of resilience continues as we explore the life of someone who, much like Walt, faced rejection and adversity head-on, transforming personal struggles into a global phenomenon. What if I told you the magic they created almost never existed? Stick around to find out how one woman's perseverance birthed a literary empire. Please like, subscribe, and scan the QR code or follow the pinned link to get our free 7-day email course. Become an innovation engine. 7 days, $7 billion frameworks. Transform from idea person to startup innovator by learning the exact playbooks that built Netflix, Tesla, and SpaceX. Click the video that just popped up to watch the next one in this series. Or for episode summaries, behind-the-scenes info, and more, go to daily8.com/su. Thanks for watching.